So it's morning, it's about 7 a.m. and I had a flight to Beijing with a layover in Chengdu. Chengdu is a city in the south of China, in Sichuan. I'm in Chengdu now, actually. Supposed to be a 5-hour layover. That means I need to wait 5 hours, get on my flight to Beijing, but it didn't happen. They delayed once, and they said, oh, we have to delay 2 hours. Then everybody got on the plane. And we waited 2 hours on the plane. They even served a meal. They even served a meal on the plane, when the plane was on the ground. And then, after 2 hours on the plane, they said, "All right, everybody, get off." So then they delayed the flight further. The flight is still delayed. They haven't officially canceled it. So what they did was they put us all on a bus and brought us to a hotel. I guess it's a hotel that has some sort of relationship with the airline, so luckily it's complimentary. That means it's free, but that means I'm not in Beijing, where I'm supposed to be, where I have stuff to do. So what can you do in the morning in Chengdu? What's Chengdu like? Well, I try to make the most of unexpected things, so I thought I would go for a walk and do this video and talk a little bit about what it's like in Chengdu. So this city is famous for spicy food. That is what it's famous for. It's also famous for pandas. Now, I haven't actually seen the pandas in Chengdu because they're quite far away. But I've been here before, and I've been here a couple other times after my first trip. And it's a very peaceful city. The pace of life here seems to be a lot slower and a lot more relaxing than a lot of other cities in the north of China, which seem to have a very fast pace and sort of feel like everybody's in a hurry. Well, I don't know if you can tell just from a short video, but it just has that sort of relaxing vibe, I guess you could say. People seem to be enjoying their lives. I've seen people drinking tea, so it's cool. It's cool. And I'm coming up on what look like maybe some restaurants. Maybe I can get some local breakfast. As I said, the famous food here is spicy food, so I might be able to find something spicy. And everything here you pay with WeChat, so it's convenient. I don't need to have cash, just pay with WeChat. Another thing that you'll see are shared bikes. That's one. It's a brand called Ofo. If you look at the back of it, you'll see that it has a lock. Now this is an old one. You scan this, they give you a code, and you put the code in, then it unlocks. Some of the other brands, you just scan the code and it unlocks automatically. And the cool thing is you can leave them anywhere. So it seems like Chengdu has fewer than maybe other cities, but they still have them, and I think they have them in pretty much every relatively big city in China. You can see here, people in the morning are making breakfast. There's some little shop there. They're making dumplings. Yeah. Wow, this place is selling grapes. You can smell them. They smell really nice. It smells so good. And because it's just been raining, it has a sort of tropical feel to it. Even though it's early in the morning, it's still quite warm. As I said, it's in the south of China, and kind of feels very tropical, I guess because of the rain, but also because it's just a lush city. Lush means a lot of plants growing, a lot of trees, and it just feels very different than the north of China. So it's actually cool to be here. I'm gonna try to make the most of it. I'm gonna see if I can try to find some interesting stuff to eat for breakfast. Ah, there is a place where people play mahjong. It's a very popular game in China. You can see the tables there. You see that They play with tiles basically, and it's popular all over China, but I don't know the rules, I can't explain it, but you have your own set of tiles and you have to get the best ones. That's all I can say. That's all I can say about Mahjong. It's such a popular game. People have tried to teach me 10 different times, and every time I've been too stupid to learn it. Same with cricket. Let's see what's going on here. I don't know what they serve here, but this is what you will see on the street. Many places with a few tables. And this reminds me of a lot of countries in Southeast Asia. So it has more of a Southeast Asian feel to it, for sure.
豆浆有。
豆浆。
是豆浆。
拿个头来。
来一杯豆浆。好。
这个对吧？给你拿个吸管，主要是我手上有面粉。
谢谢。
中间有个孔。好。
多少钱？一共
9块。
9块。可以微信吗？
可以。尝尝，扫一下就可以了。
好。So this is called bean curd juice or soybean juice. 豆浆. It's very tasty. You often find it on the street pretty much everywhere in China. Then I also have a boiled tea egg, which means it's been boiled in tea, and some dumplings of some kind, which are quite interesting. All right, just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Probably next time you hear from me, I will be in Beijing, unless I get stuck in Chengdu forever. Maybe if that happens, it won't be such a bad thing. This is a pretty nice city. All right, guys, see you next time. By the way, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure to push the subscribe button and let me know what other videos you'd like to see. Give me suggestions for things you want to see me talk about, and I'll look for those in the comments. See you next time.